Thank you. Makes for the best thumbnails.
Oh yeah?
That's good. Well, Dustin, of course you got the hot sauce going right now. I'm curious, are you going to ever make a version that's as hot or hotter than the bomb?
Now the bomb is something very serious. We came out with the KO edition. We put some hotter peppers in there, but we got a little bit of ghost pepper in there. But the bomb is, I think that's pure extract. I don't even know what that is. I haven't looked at the ingredients, but that stuff's, that's like a gag gift.
Right.
I want something you can, if you want heat, you can enjoy it.
Definitely. And you know, we're here at the Hall of Fame right now, but it's UFC 266 fight week. Nick Diaz is back, and you know, he's had some interesting comments about, you know, maybe not enjoying fighting. And you know, you've said kind of maybe similar things before, but
I just told Brett that, like, I watched the interview this morning, and I feel the same way about a lot of things Nick says. He articulates a lot of feelings fighters have. Some, I mean, I can relate. I don't know if every fighter can, but a lot of things he says, I know exactly what he means. I'm happy to see him fight again, but Robbie's a good friend of mine. Been working with Robbie and known Robbie for a while now. But I'm happy to see one of the legends like Nick back. It's been a long layoff, but we'll see what happens. But he's the man.
Do you think there's any limit to the time that a fighter can come back from? Because, you know, he's been away for quite a while.
I think it depends what he was doing in that time. If he was in the gym every day, helping guys around martial arts, it might not be a big deal. We'll see. Time will tell. We've got a couple days.
Definitely. And, you know, at the Hall of Fame, like I said, being here, does it kind of motivate you and fuel you to be like, I want to be here someday and actually being inducted?
Of course. You know, I've shed enough blood, and I plan on shedding more. So hopefully one day at the end of this, I'm you know, recognized for the fights that I put on, the wars that I put on, and we'll see.
You know, what's next for you? I know everyone's already asking about Oliveira, but we know it's in the works, but is it done? Where are we at with it?
No, we're not done yet, but we're close. I think we'll get the deal done real soon, and I plan on fighting here in December.
All right, cool. And, you know, would your career be complete if you, let's say, didn't have like a title fight in Louisiana? Would that be a bucket list kind of thing for you?
If the fight didn't happen in Louisiana? I mean, I would love to add that. You know, I've only got to fight with the UFC one time in Louisiana when I fought Yancy Medeiros at the Smoothie King Center. You know, maybe 2015 or 16. It wasn't great. So, you know, to see everybody in the stands who can't fly out and get hotels, you know, they can just drive up. It's great to see. You know, I saw a lot more familiar faces there, but I would love that.
Is that something you push for? You're like, Dana, you know, let's try and get home for me.
Well, one step at a time. I got to get that strap first, and then maybe I can call some shots.
Of course. You know, another very big lightweight fight coming up with Justin Gaethje, someone you've been in there with, and Michael Chandler. It's guaranteed to be exciting, right? But what are your thoughts on that one? Who's going to come up?
I'm buying that pay-per-view for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of lean towards Gaethje, you know, especially if Chandler follows through with what he's saying and walks forward and throws caution to the wind and puts himself out there to be, you know, in a firefight with a guy like that. That's dangerous, man. I think you got to be a technician when you fight a guy. When you fight a wrecking ball like that, you got to be a matador. So we'll see what happens, but I know it's going to be exciting whatever does happen.
Have you taken any notes from Chandler's fight with Oliveira, and you know, just thinking about the Oliveira match?
You know, that was kind of a quick fight, but we'll see. I haven't got to training camp yet. I'm going in at the beginning of October, and then I'll get with my coaches. We'll start breaking down film. But yeah, it was a good fight, you know, while it lasted.
We need to get Jeff. He needs to go do a rehearsal. So
I'm good.
Dustin, when they say other fighters got the juice, but they don't got the right sauce like Dustin Poirier, what's your response to that?
I'm the sauce boss.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, I gotta go for your rehearsal right now. Whatever you guys want. Yeah.